Howdy everyone, how's it going? I just want to take a minute and discuss something that I'm going to call establishment disclosure. And that's basically what everybody is calling disclosure with a capital D. So it is an official disclosure, an official acknowledgement of UFOs and the extraterrestrial presence by major world governments and maybe even religious factions, which obviously if the governments come out, the religions have to follow suit. So, establishment disclosure is going to be just that. It's going to be an official disclosure of extraterrestrials and UFOs. But the important thing to remember is that when they do this establishment disclosure, or disclosure with a capital D, in the majority of the case, it's going to be in their favor. I say their, meaning the governments, whoever's doing the disclosing. They're not going to put themselves in a bad situation if they don't have to. So it's going to favor them in some way, or they're going to try to spin it in a way that is going to favor them. And this is, for the most part, unavoidable. No matter in what way disclosure takes place, there's probably going to be some aspect of this. They're going to justify the secrecy, which at first, of course, there were reasons. World War II, Cold War, pretty hectic times. Post-Cold War, the majority of what people say, okay, it's time to disclose the truth or the reality of these things. So the establishment disclosure are going to have these kind of spins to it that favor or serve the agenda of major governments in some way. They're not going to say, oh, we've been keeping the secrecy here on UFOs and extraterrestrials, and we've been hiding this reverse engineer technology, if they even get to that. Because remember, it's not going to be a full disclosure. It's not going to be an all access pass. They are going to give us the bare minimum of what they can, and I think that they're probably putting out as much media on this kind of thing, because it's going to be planned and coordinated. It's not they're going to like, oh, you know what, guys, today we're going to do it. We're finally going to do it. No, it's going to be a planned, coordinated process. It's probably already in the works right now, and we're seeing a lot more in the media. Maybe something is going to happen fairly soon, within the next few years. But when they do it, you can bet that there's going to be some kind of pragmatic strategy of how they are going to disclose it, what way they're going to frame and box disclosure, and how they're going to sell it to us, basically. And hopefully everyone isn't just appeased with the disclosure, in the sense that, oh, they told us the truth of UFOs and extraterrestrials that they're here, case done, case closed, that's it. Hopefully people will then begin to get deeper into it, and it'll spark an interest in this, and hopefully a maturity amongst researchers to go deeper into this and get to the real realities of, like, the reverse engineered technologies, most importantly, how the secrecy has been kept, which a lot of people talk about, the operate and how it created this whole black world budget. And then we're going to get into much deeper things. Who are these beings visiting us? What's their agenda? Why are they here? And there's going to be there already is, and there's going to be more. I suspect disinformation on that. We already see people writing books, and they're coming out with movies, pushing this fear-based agenda, and some of these people are being misled by insiders, which they may not even realize that those insiders are being fed disinformation so they can disseminate this web of disinformation for when there is this establishment disclosure. So when establishment disclosure happens, that's just going to be the beginning. We're going to have to move. We're going to have to go a lot deeper than that, and it's going to take a period of time, and it will probably be a much more difficult way to get through the information, because the information with UFOs and extraterrestrials at that point is just going to explode. It's going to be all over the place. There's going to be so much, even mainstream media covering it at that point, and it's going to be like, the major news networks now are already just chaotic, and they drop a litter and it's nonsense all over the place. So you can expect that to increase even more with UFOs and extraterrestrials. It's not like they're going to have a coming to and just say, all right guys, we're going to release everything but the truth. It's going to be the same story all over again with the mainstream media. And some people will want to get to the bottom of it, and there's going to be individuals who, even in the mainstream media, will try to be truthful about it, but they don't own the network. So some things to think about. I'll probably talk more on this soon. All right, thanks.